very excited. Do I need to buy any more books? No. Am I gonna pick up some books? Probably. And honestly, like, it's a little girl, so I'm like, how bad could it be? Because in my mind, you know, kick her in the chest. I don't know. What is it? What do you guys do now? Like, when something is good? No, don't use your teeth. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be more of a vlog. I have a few things coming up this week that I want to take you guys along for. I'm going to be taking my oldest daughter to watch The Housemaid. I had her read the book because she recently got into reading. So excited about that. I am so excited to see that movie. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And my little one, well, she's not little, but she mentioned wanting to get into reading, but she just wasn't sure what she wanted to start off with and what genre. So I was like, how about we go to Barnes & Noble? I'm gonna do that this week. And I also need to go to Trader Joe's and pick up a few things, get some flowers, things like that. I want to make this hot honey kind of, or spicy honey shrimp that I have been hyper fixating on. So I will show you guys that as well. So yeah, there's just a few little things here and there that I want to show you. I just finished filming my 26 books for 2026, hence why I have bare bookcases behind me and a stack of books right here that I actually need to put back. So yeah, I already started reading or listening to on Audible, The Silent Patient, which is my first book of 2026. And I think I mentioned that in my last video, or maybe it was a shorts. I can't keep track. I think it was a shorts. And what I love about these psychological thrillers, kind of like with Frida McFadden, is that I never know who is the guilty person. And the whole time I'm reading it, I'm like, but it could be that person. And then you just keep finding out tidbits of information. But then I always think to myself, but no, like, it can't be that person because it would just be too obvious. Or would it? I don't know. I love that about a story or about a psychological thriller. So yeah, that book has been super interesting so far. I feel like I'll get it done between today and tomorrow because I listen fast. So I listen to it on like a 2.25 sometimes, depending on the narrator. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys on a few days in my life. But right now I need to put these books away and then get something in my stomach because I'm starving. All I've had is coffee. So let me put these books away. Let me figure out what to eat. And I'll come back when I have something else to show you guys. So I made myself another coffee. I am editing the 26 books for 2026. That is such a horrible spot to stop in. But anyway, I was just talking to my youngest daughter and she's super excited that we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble and get some like dinner afterwards. I used to do a bunch of date nights with her. I wanna go to Trader Joe's and I wanna try out this Mexican spot that she went to, and they have tamales and they were so good. I just tried a little bit of it. Delicious. My mom is in the background talking to my baby and just chit-chatting up a storm over there. So anyway, I got some stuff from Sprouts. Let me show you what I got super quickly because I'm going to make my husband the spicy honey shrimp that I was talking about, which I wasn't intending to do that today because I have something in the oven that's heating up, which is called pastelon. It is kind of like a Puerto Rican lasagna, if you will, and I have that with some rice. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit because I made some the last time and then I made an extra one, put it in the freezer for like easy dinner days like today. But my husband really wants the honey shrimp situation, so I got him like these purple sweet potatoes that he's been into. So I'm gonna cook those up and I'll show you guys how I do that, but let me show you what I got from Sprouts super quickly. Also, I am having the hardest time cleaning these two cabinets up here, which is above the vent. I feel like it has like a layer of grease on it and it doesn't matter what I clean it with, I cannot get it out. So if you guys have any suggestions or any good degreasers that will not strip the wood, please let me know. Okay, because I like my house being clean and those two things up there are driving me insane. Anyway, I picked up these Harkin Love Candy. Again, they're supposed to be like healthy versions of like a Milky Way, and it is made with date caramel. It has creamy nougat, oat chocolatey coating. Don't know, looks delicious, and it also feels like there's only 3 in there for $9. Shoot, I didn't even know I added this, but I actually cooked this week with some pasta. I made like a homemade cream sauce, and it is the Applegate spinach and feta chicken sausage, which surprisingly is delicious. And I'm not even a chicken person like that. Hold on, let me move this up. Got some half and half. And then I got the special sauce from Primal Kitchen. I use this for burgers as well as the Caesar dressing. I've never tried this one before and they only had the big size. I got it because I want to make some more chicken Caesar wraps, but I'm really trying to control the seed oils and all of that stuff in my diet. And this is a really clean brand that uses avocado oil. So, and then I have 2 bags of these purple sweet potatoes that my husband is obsessed with. They definitely taste different than the regular sweet potatoes. I prefer these, and I also prefer the Japanese sweet potato that's white on the inside. I don't know what the name of it is in English, but in Spanish we call it batata. Love those. So this is kind of like that, but different. And I got 2 bags of this. So let me wash these up, get it on a baking sheet, put it in the oven and get them, you know, get it started. And I'll come back in a little bit once I start doing the shrimp. Good, let's get more. So as promised, this is pastelón. It is kind of like a Puerto Rican lasagna where instead of the noodles, you use sweet plantains, which we call maduros, and then you have your ground beef and cheese, and it's kind of layered just like lasagna is. And you normally have it with a little white rice. And if you're like my daughter, with ketchup on it, which is kind of weird. And just so that you guys have some actual real content, pretty fancy plate for mine because I take a picture of it or I show it in video, but 9 times out of 10 we're using paper plates, guys, because I don't want to do any, well actually it's not even me, it's my daughter that washes the dishes and I try to save her from having to wash so much. So ketchup with her pastelón and rice. Hey guys, good morning. I am up before everyone else in my family. Hopefully you can hear me because I don't have my little microphone. I have it charging, but I woke up. I'm filming a short on how to make sourdough bread. So I just got that started. I'm about to make some coffee in a little bit so that I have coffee ready for my husband when he gets up because he's still in bed. Normally he makes coffee for me, but since I got up early to feed the baby, I just stayed up. I edited a little bit on CapCut, like some shorts, and I'm awake. So no point in going back to sleep now, so I'm just gonna stay up, make some coffee. I think I'm gonna make him the French press coffee. We've really been liking this veteran-owned brand called Black Rifle, I think it's called, something like that. I'll show you in a little bit, and it's really good, strong coffee. But I think what I want to do is like that Nespresso Gold instant coffee. I think I want to do that for myself today with a little bit of like dulce de leche. That sounds good. But I'm gonna sit down for a second. Today's payday, so I need to come up with the grocery list so that I can do the groceries. I literally keep a list, like a notes app on my phone, and I think it's like titled "What These Dusty Kids Like to Eat" or something funny like that. It's just the kind of humor that I have and that we have in our family. So I try to find meals that all of us kind of like and can be adapted or easily tweaked to fit everybody's goals. So for example, I know for sure that I want to make more of that hot honey like shrimp. That's something my oldest daughter will eat with a little bit of like white rice and broccoli. My youngest daughter will eat it. My husband absolutely loves it. He just doesn't have it with the rice. So easy peasy. So I'm gonna sit down, kind of figure out what the meals are gonna be, and based off of the meals that I want to make that week is how I come up with my grocery list. I will write down every single meal that I need. I will write down underneath it what is it that I don't have for that recipe so that I can purchase it. And then at the very end, I will make my little list of just the basic items that we need, like, you know, detergent, toilet paper, I need bread flour, or etc, etc. So that is kind of how I construct my little grocery list, just so that I can, one, stay on track as far as eating and cooking at home, because the amount of money that we can spend on Uber Eats honestly is absolutely ridiculous. Also, I'm so sorry. I feel like I woke up kind of like stuffy and I don't know where that came from. So sorry about that. So I have to sit down, come up with my grocery list, do the budgeting, do the shopping, all of that stuff. My husband absolutely hates doing that. I personally love budgeting and I love like planning and like figuring out the puzzle pieces to something. In this particular case, figuring out the puzzle pieces to our, you know, grocery and what I'm gonna cook and the budget for it and all that stuff. I love that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna sit down and do that. I'm gonna write in my agenda and just jot down a few things that I need to get done so that I don't forget. Then we're gonna make this coffee and get the day started. And I think since it's still kind of early, I'm going to start editing this video. I edited my 26 books for 2026 yesterday. I'm gonna edit this video today. I don't have anything else like crazy planned today, so maybe I'll show a few of like the meals that I'm eating in the day, but I think tomorrow is the day that I'm gonna go with my daughter to watch The Housemaid. And I think I'm sorry, this ice machine, it is the bane of my existence. We need this ice machine because the ice machine in our fridge broke a while back, and we have been using this ice machine that gives you like the little Chick-fil-A like nugget ice. I love the ice. I hate the machine. It is so annoying and so loud and noisy, and every single time that I am filming, all of a sudden I hear it like whirring in the background. And it's like, dude, let me record. Anyway, what was I saying? Tomorrow, Housemaids with my oldest daughter, and I think Friday I'm gonna take my little one to Barnes & Noble's, go to Trader Joe's, pick up some tamales I think we're gonna do. So excited about that. So yeah, let me just get my day started, and I will come back to you guys when I have something to share with you. Is looking insane, but I made, what is that? A glob of dulce de leche. Well, that's not the side that you saw on my shorts. That's the side you saw on my shorts. And this is a coffee that I was talking to you guys about that I make for my husband. It's a veteran-owned company, and if you guys know from previous videos, my husband is a veteran as well, so we like to support wherever we can. And I like this Beyond Black. They have a few different ones, but Beyond Black is our favorite. So we are getting close to dinner time, and I'm gonna do baked potatoes with this like butter pesto salmon that I found at Costco. But look at how massive this thing is compared to my hand. Huge. So hoping that I can have leftovers so that the girls can have baked potato tomorrow and just, I don't know, make some other kind of protein like chicken tenders or something like that. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven probably for an hour or so. I'll show you guys when I pull it out. And yeah, this will be dinner today. So I'm filming on my phone. I'm gonna get ready to head out to the movie theaters and watch The Housemaid with my daughter. But I did make some sourdough bread today. I didn't film it just because I was filming it for shorts and I didn't think to set up the camera and film for you guys. Sorry, but let me show you the loaves really quick. Look at how beautiful. So I'm gonna let these cool off. I'm actually gonna put them all the way back because she is known for stealing said sourdough loaves. So also my husband cooked today. Let me show you guys really quick because I did not cook today, but he made goulash, which is so freaking good. Top it with some mozzarella cheese. It's really, really good. Here is the little fit for the night. I got this set from Amazon. I have it in like 3 different colors, and it's kind of like crop, but I pull it down. I did wear a crop before pregnancy, but now I'm just like, I have a little bit of a pooch. So we're gonna cover that up a little bit. But yeah, this is the outfit. Let's get out of here. On the agenda for today.
My favorite book that I read this month is about sex.
There's no automatic doors.
They're all by yourself.
Terrible.
Yippee!
And today, a successful life can be. Hey, Caitlin! Can you make us some there? Hey, Kate.
Hi, Melanie. Hi, Mrs. Winchester. So nice to meet you. Please call me Nina.
My camera fell, and I'm not sure if I recorded what it was that I was saying beforehand, so just in case, I'm gonna record it again. But I'm at Target. I just got my order, so I'm gonna show you guys. I'm very excited to show you what I got. I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, ooh, I wanna know if they had it, and they did. So I ordered it, I picked it up. I'm gonna show you in a second. But today is also the day that I'm gonna take my daughter, my youngest daughter, to Barnes & Noble, and probably Trader Joe's to pick up flowers, and then I think we're gonna hit up that Mexican panaderia, and they have tamales and things like that. But let me get out of here and I will show you guys what I got as soon as I get home. All right, so I am back home and I stopped at Starbucks. I saw that they had these pistachio lattes back out and all that, but then I saw that they had a pistachio cortado, and I was like, ooh, if it's like a cortadito, like a Cuban cortadito, but pistachio, then I want that. It tastes pretty good. I like it. And I also got a free coffee. Today is just my day. I'm having a good day today. They made the wrong order, and I got a coffee. What is this? It's a medium roast Pike Place, Splenda, and cream. My husband will love this, so that's gonna go to him. But before I go inside and have to handle mom responsibilities and all that good stuff, I wanted to show you guys what I picked up from Target. The first thing I picked up that is not book related, it is the Athena Golden Vanilla deodorant. It looks like it's an all over deodorant. Oh, it smells phenomenal. I love this set so much. I want to pick up the Athena Vanilla body wash and lotion, but I'm still going through like the EOS Vanilla Cashmere, and I think it was like the native like Vanilla Wonderland or something like that. I'm still making my way through that before I go ahead and purchase more, but this smells really, really good. But on to the meat and potatoes of my purchase. I picked up the Countdown to Valentine's Day Meet Cute. It is 14 stories and it's so freaking cute, but like February 1st, you have to remove this little sticker so that you can read the story, and it's just a bunch of short stories and it's all the way up until February 14th. I thought that this was so freaking cute, and it looks like there are different authors that write these short stories. Jocelyn Davies, Huntley Fitzpatrick, Nina LaCour. Some of these I honestly have not heard about, like these authors, so I feel like it's also a really good way to test out different authors and their writing style. If I like it, I can look into the authors and see what other books they have. So I think this is a fantastic idea, and I'm very excited to get into this February 1st. And then I picked up this library card bookmark, and it has a little metal book charm that says book lover. It's so freaking cute. Do I need another bookmark? No, I don't. Okay, I have tons of bookmarks that I've purchased, bookmarks that I make myself. I don't need any more bookmarks, but it's cute and it was $4, so I got it. Anyway, let me get inside and I will come back when I head back out with my daughter to Barnes & Noble. I'm very excited. Do I need to buy any more books? No. Am I gonna pick up some books? Probably. Probably gonna pick up some books because you know what? My soul needs it. It really does. It's yummy. All right, I will see you guys in a little bit. Trader Joe's specifically for flowers, and of course I ended up buying a shit ton of stuff that I really didn't need, but let me show you super quickly. I got these flowers right here, so pretty, and I picked up some baby's breath to kind of go with it and fill up I have like a rectangular vase on my dining room buffet table type of thing, so I got these two here. I'm not gonna pull everything out, but I'll show you some of the snacks that I got at Trader Joe's. I got these tart cherry and pecan shortbread cookies. I got my oldest daughter these cookies and cream pretzel slims. My youngest daughter's in the car. She got these like Trader Joe's Taki dupes, but she likes these more than Takis, and they are good though. What is it? What do you guys do now? Like when something is good? Do you use all of your fingers, or is it
No, just one.
No, I know that, but like these have to go down?
Yes.
Wow, this is very millennial of me. My little one loves like the Trader Joe's little mini tacos, so I got mini tacos. I got treats for my dogs and a few other. I got like a soap, a lavender soap. And last thing that I'm gonna show you guys is a lip mask. I don't know if these are like the dupes for the Laneige lip masks, but it's a vanilla one and I'm running out of mine, so I picked this one up. So we're done with that. Actually, no, we're not done. Let me show you what we picked up at Barnes super quickly, because this is the first time that I go with my little one to Barnes, and she picked out a book all on her own. It's a romance book, and I read this author's, not this particular book, but I read a different book from her and I liked it. And I think she's Dominican, if I'm not mistaken. I know she's a Latina, and she sprinkles a little bit of like our culture throughout the books, which I really like, and I know my little one's gonna like that too. So let me show you guys the books that we picked up, and then we're gonna head out to get some tamales, which we're both very excited for because we're freaking starving. I mentioned in my 2026 January reset that I really wanted to try different hobbies this year, and puzzles are one of them. I am not a puzzle girl, but this one I couldn't pass it up. It is the Dream Harbors puzzle, like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It has the Gingerbread Bakery, the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. It is Christmassy, So I will save this for maybe November around that time, but it's only 250 pieces. I'm pretty sure I can handle 250 pieces. So this is one of the puzzles that I want to do this year. I will show you the books that I got first, and then I'll show you the one that my daughter picked out. But I picked up The Intruder by Frida McFadden. She's one of my favorite psychological thriller authors, and I've read quite a few of her books. Some of them, I don't think I've ever read a book that I absolutely hate from Frida McFadden. I've read some books that are kind of like meh, but some of them are really good. As you guys know, the Housemaid series is fantastic. Never Lie is another really good story. The Teacher was pretty good. The Crash was meh, but overall I really enjoy Frida McFadden's books. So I picked up The Intruder. It is a hard covered copy. It has sprayed edges and it was 50% off. This story follows Casey, who is out in the wilderness in her cabin, and it looks like there is a hurricane going on, but that's the least of her worries because there is a little girl outside of her cabin that she finds lurking. She's alone and she's covered in blood, but she also won't explain where she came from or loosen the grip that she has on her knife. So that's gonna be interesting. And honestly, like, it's a little girl, so I'm like, how bad could it be? Because in my mind, you know, kick her in the chest, I don't know, but we'll see what this story, I mean, Frida McFadden writes really good books, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be very eerie, so we'll see what this book is about. The second book I picked up is The Party by Natasha Preston. I've never read any of her books, but I did read the back of a few of the different books that she has. This one called my attention the most. This story follows Bessie and some of her closest friends who are throwing a secret party over spring break. It's supposed to make it the ultimate spring break until someone turns up dead, and then the body count keeps piling up. They start questioning each other. It seems like a really good kind of suspense thriller. So I have a lot of romance books at home, so I don't need to buy any more romance books, but I'm always up for a really good thriller, so I got this one. And then my daughter picked this book up, Along Came Amor by Alexis Daria. I think I read what is it called, A Lot Like Adios by her. I did like A Lot Like Adios. I'm sure this one will be another good read as well. I think it's a romance story. I'm not sure exactly what it's about. Okay, so Ava's ex-husband wants to move on. The MMC is Roman Vasquez. He's the perfect fling until Ada sees him at her cousin's engagement party as the groom's best man. Maintaining her boundaries becomes a lot less complicated as she tries to hide their relationship from her family. With her future uncertain and her family pressuring her from all sides, Ava will have to decide if love is worth the risk again. Anyway, this is everything that we picked up from Trader Joe's and Barnes. We're gonna head out to get some tamales. So I will let you guys, or I'll come back in when I have tamales and show you what that looks like. And yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. That place smelled absolutely divine in there. It smelled so good, and it was like warm and toasty in there too, which is nice because it's actually cold in Florida today. We got a lot of stuff. I got like little jello thing for my mom. We got conchas. I don't know the name of the things that we got, but we got quite a bit. But what we're gonna do is eat some tamales inside of the bread. Yes, in the bread. Okay, so
I love that.
we got bread, and we just, no, you're good, and you open it with your hands, you said, and then you throw a tamal inside. I have one bread. This is gonna make a mess, I already know. Right, all right. And 2 breads. Now, my daughter sent me a video of a kid who made this sandwich, but he had like refried beans and like the Mexican crema and the cheese and like red onion. It looked delicious. We don't have all that. We got bread and tamales, so that's what we're gonna eat. First tamal, and it has a chicken. That's what she looks like. All right, we also got some jarritos. I got pineapple. She got fruit. Whoops. She got fruit punch. Okay. All right, first bite. Oh, that spice hit my throat. It's good. Because it's good. It's really good. But I feel like if it had a little... Sorry, it's a noisy street. I feel like if it had a little extra something, it would be like 10 out of 10. But it is really freaking good.
I can't open these.
Do I have to have something to open this time in? No, don't use your teeth. You could crack your fucking tooth. Do not use...
Oh, you
Do you want to ask them if they can open it? I'm thirsty.
Okay, do keep calling me. I don't...
We'll be right back. We need to see if they can open this for us. Crisis averted. We went back inside and used their bottle openers. I already know that I'm gonna have to clean my car out because there are little breadcrumbs now all over the place. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here because I feel like it's getting a little bit long, and I think I've shown everything that I want to show for this specific vlog. I think my next vlog is going to be a reading vlog. I have attempted to do a reading vlog on my channel before, but I've never finished it and never edited it or posted it. So I think that's going to be the next video. If you guys have made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. And until the next video, bye friends.